You're now going to see some amazing projects and how LandAid's funding and support and your efforts and energy are making a difference to young lives across the UK.
Five for Peace is very different because we're not a traditional charity. Young people don't come here to get a handout, they come here to better themselves, and we just help them do that.
Life for a young person in my area would probably be best described as quite sort of bleak in some respects. A lot of young people that I knew growing up, including myself, sort of were involved in things maybe we shouldn't have. There wasn't a huge amount to do.
The funding that LandAid provides us with is going to enable us to completely redevelop our facilities. We'll be able to work with nearly double the amount of young people every single year.
I think Five for Peace has given me the opportunity to work with other young people to try and help them stop making the same mistakes that I made.
On behalf of everyone at Five for Peace, our young people and staff, thank you very much to everyone at LandAid for the generous grant and support. We're incredibly grateful. Thank you.
Thanks to LandAid, Peabody and Building Lives are able to convert a once well-used building into a brand new construction academy. The academy will create an additional 50 paid apprenticeships for young people each year. So this means young people will be able to gain real work experience, get paid and a qualification all in one go.
Life for a young person in my area is difficult. It's easy to get into bad habits, bad ways, into trouble. Easy to just be able to hang on the streets, do nothing, not go to school, get an education.
Life for a young person in my area is difficult because it's hard to get employment and it's just everything's complicated because everyone wants experience but no one's got the opportunity to get experience.
Without Building Lives, I think a lot of people wouldn't have access to the opportunity. They'll be unemployed, receiving benefits, or having come out of school and not have access to any further opportunities. You know, that in itself could potentially take them down the wrong path. So we're to try and make that change, trying to change individuals' lives.
It's helped me to realise that even though I still feel like I'm young, I've got to be prepared to go into the big world and work, be able to act professionally around the right kind of people when it's time to muck about and have your fun time, when it's time to get down, do your work and get into the life routine really, because waking up at 8:30 isn't easy. I would like to stay in my area, to be honest. I'd like to help the community, build houses. I'd like to be able to eventually run my own business and help the young people that ain't doing nothing and on the streets running around and causing trouble. That's what I'd like to do, to help people.
My life right now is kind of busy and in the future it's going to be a bit busier.
This charity is a very special charity in as much as it's the oldest youth charity in the world.
But a lot of young people who do not have a good support network behind them, like they would be out on the streets getting up to no good, which is one of the reasons why a charity like St Andrews is good for, because it's keeping them in one place, it's occupying their time, they do a variety of activities.
The grant from LandAid has enabled us to convert our basement into an excellent dance yoga studio and has enabled us to expand into the empty hall with a fantastically equipped gym. The funding is essential to us because without it, the project would have never taken place.
You can see that the club is being utilised properly and being used for great things.
Roots and Shoots is an educational charity for young people, mainly 14 to 23-year-olds, and we also do environmental education for schools and the local community. The young people that come through our doors tend to be the ones who have fallen through the system. We offer for our young people very specialised education facilities so they can actually learn horticulture, floristry, retail and hospitality. So that really gives them a springboard into a work environment.
Roots and Shoots is special because it's a small place and all the staff and teachers are supportive and have more one-to-one with us. It gets you along faster.
LandAid have given us a grant of £150,000 and this will refurbish the old wartime building and turn it into a brilliant educational building. We'll be able to reach more, do more, and also it will be a wonderful community facility for the evenings and weekends as well. Thank you to LandAid. What you give to us is a wonderful thing because it helps us transform young people's lives, and that is just so important.
LandAid is fairly unique. We work with over 100 companies across the property industry and many individuals to make a difference to children and young people across the UK. An enormous thank you to each and every one of you.